Smoke is thick. Taking a look at tower camera, I really think obviously the smoke is the story, but just the thickness of it, the visibility dropping, that's what's wild. So we're taking a look at the visibility here. Don't do that all the time. I've never done this before in my life. Use a visibility map for anything other than fog, rain, or snow. That's it. Yes, that's how thick the smoke is, and it's mixing with the ground right now. So look at your town. The lower the number, the thicker the smoke. 1 in Janesville, very thick. Madison, very thick at 1.3. Not as bad towards the lake. Looks like a lot of this is shifting into western Wisconsin right now, but most of us are dealing with difficult conditions. You could see it's going to come back. So it went to western Wisconsin, now it's going to come back because the cold front's going to be coming in from the northwest. So tomorrow morning, the smoke thickens up a little bit, so don't be surprised tomorrow morning if it's the same. And then tomorrow night, we will see some relief by the time the day ends. Temperature-wise, we are in the 80s. It's a great day. It's hard to even talk about weather because the smoke just ruins the day, right? So we are clear, except for the smoke. But in the weather world, we're clear. Not a lot of cloud cover out there. If there was no smoke today, this would be a straight-up perfect sunshine type day. We got to watch these storms appear. I'm starting to see some activity. I want to see these really develop over the next couple of hours. We have time, but this is the threat for storms. If this can turn into a nice squall line, this could truck down to the south. Squall lines, when they get big enough, have a mind of their own. They don't need fronts. They just develop, and then they just truck. And that's what, there's no other way to describe it. That's what we need to happen because the boundary's off to the north. So the boundary starts the storms, and then they try to move off it. 1 o'clock in the morning, that would be the time that we'd see rain, say at midnight to 4 a.m. overnight. As we go to tomorrow, the front moves to the south, so this is going to bring a storm threat more to Chicago, less to Madison. If this was to delay 3 hours or something like that, we'd be able to have more storms. I just think that boundary focuses to the south. That means no rain or very little rain for the weekend. I don't want the weekend to be rainy, but we just desperately need rain. Let's talk about those severe weather threats. We've got a 40% chance of severe storms tonight. La Crosse, Wausau, that's where the storm threat is going to be highest. That's a slight risk, marginal for everyone else. Thursday, maybe a 30%. Let's say you're watching the Dells, like 0. It's not going to rain in the Dells. I mean, this is Thursday night. Thursday morning, different story. Thursday morning is in this one. Thursday night is this one. Friday, no threat for severe weather, 10% chance for storms in general. So it's possible Friday, but odds start going down. So there it is. That would be the squall line that would come in. You see it at midnight, comes into our viewing area, 2 in the morning. At this point, it could be strong to severe, but it should weaken as it comes through Madison and Janesville, and that would mean lesser amounts of rain. It doesn't look, from my expertise, this does not look like, what we call QLCS. I don't see that. I just don't see it. Temperature-wise, we're going to be very, very warm in the middle to upper 80s here as we head into your holiday weekend. 4th of July, I got us at 91. Hottest day, straight sunshine. Enjoy it. Middle to upper 90s, pretty much upper 80s as we go the next day. Stray storm means it probably won't rain. I'm just putting it on there to cover my butt. That's all that means. It's straight up sunshine. And we really need the storms tonight. Like I said, I'm not all out on these storms, but it is possible.
Keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, we just need them. I don't think it would be bad severe weather-wise or anything like that.
All right.
All right, thanks, John.